What's going on, realist? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man, to the real where we always keep it real. Young Justice. Season 4, episode 18.
Beyond the grip of the gods. So we back for another episode of Young Justice. We're gonna see what's going on this week and who they gonna, I guess, show full reactions on Patreon.
Dakota
so
City.
that's the plan, my love. Okay?
Okay, mommy.
Okay.
Stop! That's not how they go.
He's autistic.
Sorry,
I could already tell because he did it like the way he tapped her hand. He said that's not how it goes.
You gotta go. Fine.
He
We'll
will
look for
not
the hat.
move. He will not move.
No hat. No hat.
Did she leave the door open?
No
Oh
hat.
no.
No hat. Sorry, baby, I couldn't find it, but Daddy can get you a new hat.
He ain't gonna want a new hat.
Nope.
No!
Nope. That's not how it works, player. And boom. That hat gives him peace.
That's his thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
She smells bad.
Excuse me, young man?
Oh,
I am
my
so
God.
sorry. He's very sensitive to perfumes. He didn't mean it the way it sounded.
I did mean it.
We need to talk.
Hey, little man. Go inside. I left your cars out.
Wheels up?
You know it. Hard morning.
It was fine. You have the Justice League codes to reach me if there's a problem.
About that. We've got Amistad's school conference next week to go over his IEP.
Can we just stop with the acronyms? And no, I won't be back in time, but I don't see the need for that, and it's pointless anyway.
And we have to face this. Deal with it and get him the help he needs.
Not today. I'm already late. Bye, my baby. I love you. I'll be home soon.
You gotta adjust to what he needs. It's not
Yep.
about.
Lost in space?
No, we're right on course.
That's not what he
I can
meant.
see that.
Any last-minute advice on navigating New Genesis?
Forager is unsure what to tell Rocket. Forager has not been to Forager's homeworld in over a year, and Forager has never been to Supertown before. Forager is unsure how useful Forager will be.
Welcome, honored guests. I am Solis, called Lightray. Allow me to introduce High Father Iyaza the Inheritor, High Mother Avia the Wisdom Bringer, and their son, Orion, Dog of War.
Dog of War?
That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
What brings you today, Antinous?
This is unknown technology. It should be confiscated for study. Kid, you're gonna want to rethink that policy.
My son. Rocket is our honored guest.
Fine. Request withdrawn.
He smell a little stank. Like, I don't like his attitude.
Hunger dogs, hear me! We outnumber the new gods on Apocalypse 1,000 to 1. If we all rose up together, we could
That
even
motherfucker
overthrow Darcage.
Don't you say it, Dragon. You'll get us all killed. Or worse, re-educated.
Not or worse. What is re-educated if that's worse than dying?
Help would be appreciated.
What the fuck is his problem?
Well, you'll find out.
Let me out.
Underwater?
Let me out. Now.
Okay.
You alright?
Fine. I am fine.
Are you know?
Oh, great. Because the thief got away.
We must search the hive near the lake.
No, notice the bug's markings. This bug is of the mountain hive.
I thought you might be useful.
We can all be useful.
We can all be useful.
Place.
everybody in the damn world, bitch.
Parademons!
I'm a little triggered.
I don't understand.
Another rebel against Lord
This
Darkseid.
bitch, you still out here cutting up.
I never thought of rebelling until I heard you speak.
But you were susceptible. Take this traitor to the re-education center.
No!
What?
No!
Very good, Ma'alafa'ak.
Bugs of the Mountain Hive. Orion has come to retrieve the Ruction cells stolen from the new gods.
Bugs know not of any ruction cell. Ruction cell?
What is a ruction cell?
Now what?
There is no point in feigning ignorance. We know one of this hive's foragers stole our property.
Forager will bring new gods to the cell.
He will?
Forager will not, but Forager will.
No, this isn't gonna get confusing at all.
Come. Forager will be pleased with Larvae for protecting the hive's new prize. Larvae are much like Forager.
Excellent work. Always good to see our new Superman doing the occasional rescue. Like this tower, it provides the appropriate symbolism. Keeps the mob cheering. Now that the old Superman and his crimes are all but forgotten, we need to save our boy for more important tasks. As when he dispatched that untrustworthy vigilante, or when he dismantled that orbiting threat to all mankind. These are the things he excels at.
Really?
And you are excelling, my son.
Lord Darkseid, I have done all I was tasked with. Having proven my worth, I ask you to fulfill your promise.
Darkseid is neither amused nor impressed with Ma'alafa'ak's impudence. But complete one final task for your dread lord, and you shall be granted your boon.
I await Darkseid's command. I know Mantis. Who are you?
I am Lor Zod.
I'm sorry?
What
Who
did
is
Larva
Lord
do?
Zod?
Larva swears.
I know what the Zod part mean, but who? Who? Y'all gonna blow something up. Oh, not the please. Oh my god. Y'all gonna blow your name out. Chill.
This is new god honor. Violence against larvae.
Don't know how long we have. My tech won't battle that type of energy long.
Rocket, release him.
Are you serious? Look at him.
Please, he's claustrophobic. You must release him before you do irreparable damage.
Apologies.
Metron over there is supposed to take it to his interdimensional vault.
This motherfucker. God damn, they got a lot of motherfuckers in here.
All this shit just like
Lost
don't
control
sit right
again.
with me.
Another inheritance from my biological father.
Who was that?
Him and never will be.
Right away, kid. Good job.
That's
Without your
Darkseid kind
insight, we never would have found the
with them red eyes and them cracks in the face when he started losing it.
My name's Drew, by the way. Drew Zod. General Drew Zod.
Bro, so this is the Phantom Zone. Okay, because I'm like, you got a Zod in here and y'all talking about zone sickness. It gotta be the Phantom Zone. But like, so is he related?
Candidate up here would make a fine recruit into our new Justice League reserves. Oh, and I couldn't find
There
any
you go.
pictures of them. But
Yeah,
the Corporate
this-
Committee should also consider
Gordon.
Peacemaker, Etrigan the Demon, and
Peacemaker.
Phantom Stranger.
Who
We
was
also
that?
want to create cooperative plans of action. on Mars
That
and
might be
Venom. And if
ISIS.
negotiations go as hoped, with New Genesis and Oa as well. The real question is Markovia. There are heroes there, but can we be certain Geoforce and his Infinitors will abide by Justice League standards? Last thing we want or need
is for a reserve mission to cost us the trust we've worked so hard to build.
So whatever the last episode is, Darkseid is the big fight.
So was the boy, the other Zod, is that his dad that's stuck in the Phantom Zone, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the plot, though? Because, like, he technically is the reason that Superboy's there. Because he the one who dropped the bomb off in the place or whatever and added the little, kryptonite stuff to make him weak. So, well, he ain't really the reason he there because I'm thinking the girl... Like, I don't know how he ended up there with the girl.
Like, the bomb was probably for Superboy. He probably planted it to send Superboy there because in the future, he probably Superboy beat his ass. And he needs Superboy out the way to complete the plan. But some kind of way, General Zod and Superboy finna get out of here. They go get out of here.
It's just confusing because, like, the bomb seemed like it was initially set to blow up, Magun's planet or whatever, right? Or whatever event they were at. Because this person from the future added the kryptonite, like, last minute. And then they just showed Magun's brother and this dude working together. But when she read his mind, he didn't know nothing about certain stuff, right? Because remember when Connor died, and when we thought he died and Magun ran her brother's mind because we thought she was going to fuck him up. But when she read his mind, he didn't know nothing about, like the... I don't know if he didn't know about the bomb or the kryptonite. I know he didn't know about the kryptonite, but I don't know about the bomb because that's why she said he didn't do it. That's why she didn't end up going off on him or whatever. But she was just with the dude that just like put the shit on there. So I'm just like,
he that's his first time meeting him. That was their first time meeting.
You sure we ain't seen this out of order though? Because like,
no.
What that the bomb? What was that he just gave them? I thought that was the thing they took to his planet.
I mean, we could be seeing it out of order. We could be. Like,
Because he was like, oh, you got to do this one more thing before you get what you want. So that's what I was thinking maybe.
I mean, true. We could, like...
I know they have dates, but, like, when we went to, like, where Darkseid was, they didn't really have a date, I don't think. But I don't know.
I mean...
Unless they finna blow up something else. It could be, like, maybe they finna do something else now. So I'm just like, that's crazy. So the person that they did the in memory of was an actor. I don't know what he did on here though.
But yeah. Orion is Darkseid's son.
That's crazy, bro. Like I don't know what's going on with this stuff right now. Like the story is always good, but it's just like
they said War Dog. I was like, wow, knew that.
And then Rocket, her son is autistic, so they did it like for the autism acceptance month.
Bro, when I tell y'all, like you don't understand autism until you really have to deal with it every single day. It's different. It is different. And like people with autism, they tell the truth. It's like it's like they can't lie. So if that lady smelled bad, she did.
It's not that she smelled bad. It's that okay. So the whole thing with autism and being autistic is neurodiversity. That's what it's called. It's like the reason it's called Autism Acceptance Month is because you have to realize that everybody not wired the same. Everybody's brain don't work the same way. Like you may think a certain way, I may think a different way. Autistic people really do think a different way. Like their brains work different. Like how they showed how the boy was playing with the car, but it was upside down and he was playing with the wheels. They don't play with toys and stuff like normally. Like a kid with blocks would normally stack the blocks up. But when we found out our son had autism, like he would always line stuff up. Like it would be different. So that's what I'm just saying. And then when they want a certain thing, that's what they want. Like they don't always like change. Like my son always got his pillow with him or his cover. Like he
don't like long pants.
He don't like socks.
Nope.
And the only reason we keep him in shoes every now and then is because they Crocs. Like they don't like stuff closed. I don't think they like stuff closed in on their feet because he don't like socks and shoes unless they like Crocs because they breathable or stuff like that. Like sometimes they have meltdowns and it's like as a parent, it's hard because when your child is upset, of course, you want to console them or try to fix the problem so that they aren't upset. But normally with autism, if they're having a meltdown, you have to just leave them and let them calm down on their own. So it's like,
see, like when he got that hat, that was
right,
it.
Like how he was screaming, she had no choice but to find it, because that's his thing. That's probably what he wants when he goes out. Like I said, my son take his pillow everywhere around the house. Like, and if I have to change them out, because like if I can't wash them when they get too dirty, you know, like it gets to the point where like hygiene become affected and I have to switch them out, it's gonna be a fight that first day or two, like until he get used
like
to
he
it.
has to, like, you have to take it away from him, like, and hide it, and then
give them
substitute it out, and then
like,
it's still a hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
Like
changing his sheets, like they either have to be the same sheets that he used to, or he might not want them. Like it's just a lot, and like I posted something on Twitter because in appreciation for autism,
when he doesn't like something, like it came a point where he just doesn't like Baby Shark. He sees, like, he'll look at his cup. He'll look at his cup and he'll see Baby Shark. He'll be like, I'm not drinking out of that cup. He took off the sheets on his bed.
That were Baby Shark. Yeah.
He does, like, he's done with it.
But
I don't know what it is.
Going back to the lady smell on the subway, like their noses and stuff are sensitive. Like their taste, like their senses are basically heightened, I want to say, because they sometimes they have like sensory overload where they have to like touch certain things, or they have to fidget with stuff because it's like their body is overloaded. And then with the smell thing, like my son won't eat certain stuff. Like it's just a lot of food he won't eat either because of the way it look or the way it smell. Mm-hmm. But like she could have just smelled like a normal old lady. Like she could have had on like some perfume. She could have smelled like peppermints or anything. But to him, it may smell bad because their senses are different. Like they can hear better than you know what I'm saying, people that don't have autism, or I forgot what you call it. It's just we just regular, but you know, like they hear differently because like they have trouble sleeping because they can hear so well. Like most people that have autism don't sleep like fully through the night and stuff like that. It's like a lot that we've learned over the time that like our son's being diagnosed with autism. So we just have to take it one day at a time. But he's smart, no doubt. See, that's the thing. Like I be feeling like he genius level smart. But like if you took him, just like they was talking about the school when she was like, they not gonna understand, the school not gonna see it like that.
Nope.
They just see it as they just gonna see him as like, you know, special needs, because like there are some needs that he may need more than a regular child, but he's still smarter than a normal child at his age too.
Like it's crazy. Like he can look at a puzzle one time, just look at a picture, don't need the picture,
and put it back together,
and put that whole puzzle back together. And like he knows words that we've never spoken to him.
Like he just retains
like
stuff.
he like, y'all, when I say it's the craziest thing, I'm like, we'll put new words out. We'll be like pelican. I'm not expecting him to find pelican. He'll look. I was like, wait, how do you know that that's pelican?
Yeah.
I'm like,
and
how?
then like he was like doing his ABCs in order, you know, like lowercase to uppercase. Then he got bored to where like he would flip the cards over. Like if you flip the cards over, they just have pictures on the back with like no names, they just pictures, and he was putting them in order, like based on like alphabetical order based on the picture.
Like if the animal was an alligator, it goes A.
Like he was putting them together.
Bird,
looking on the other side. I was
whatever, like cat, dog. Like I'm like, wait.
He know how to put his numbers in order up to like 50. I think, you know, all his alphabets. He knows sight word, like, you know how you have that book of like first 100 words or something for like kids. Like he know all that stuff. So, but he's nonverbal. That's where we working on with our son. He's nonverbal, so we have to figure out like which way he wants to communicate with us best, because he can understand everything we saying, but it's just us trying to understand what he needs. Because we have like the PEX book where they have the pictures. He ain't gonna give you nothing but the candy card. Every now and then he'll give you the TV card so you can turn the TV on, but like he don't use like all of them like that. So we got to see like what fits him best, if he gonna want to do sign language, if he gonna need like a speech device or whatever like that. So that's what we trying to work on, and that's why we don't have him in school yet. Because like until I know he communicate to let me know what's going on at school,
I don't want to have to hurt nobody.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be the one you see on the news. Undoubtedly, I am not.
Be on there
like
first.
no, she will not.
I would.
No, she will not. Because I'm gonna make sure I send the message of a lifetime in this bitch. I'm not the
if
one.
I get that phone call first,
I went to school for the oldest. I went off on the fucking principal for mispronouncing my son's name. I don't give a fuck what degree you got, bitch. You want this smoke, I give it to you. Male, female, yo, if a
Explain
child,
more when you say that though, like you're just going off on somebody for mispronouncing.
First of all,
name.
the kids were mispronouncing my son's name. They were calling him Trayvon. His name is Trayvon. And if the kids are doing it, and he's telling them no, and then the teacher is like, well, you need to calm down about that. If that's not your name, you don't allow somebody to just mispronounce your name over and over. And the teacher was allowing it. And then the principal, while we're sitting in the meeting, is studying mispronouncing his name right in front of me. And I've said it to you, who has a bachelor's degree in education, and you can't pronounce a child's name correctly. When me as an adult, I'm telling you this. We're in a meeting for 30 minutes, and you've mispronounced his name over 20 times.
I'm gonna tell you like this: people don't call me because I'm gonna make you feel like you was dumb for calling me. Because why you not doing stuff with your class? Like, it used to piss me off so bad during elementary when they sit and they do the little marks on what your kids be doing all day. I was like, so you don't have an assistant. You a teacher with like 20 kids in your class, and you got time to mark who doing what all day. So what are they learning? Tell me that. What's your lesson plan? Because why are you calling me because my child did blah, blah, blah. If they ain't do nothing to get sent to the office, like, don't call me because he didn't want to, or he was talking, or that's petty. Don't call me for that. Because if you got time to do that for every child, what is the child learning? I think, I'm trying to think which child it was.
Both.
No. I want to say it was my middle child, Trevon, when he was in elementary. I want to say, didn't he use the bathroom outside one day? And then they called when I was at work, and I was so pissed because I had to get off the phone at work to go see why you kept blowing on my phone. And then she was like, oh, well, he might get in trouble because they try to say you exposed yourself at school because you used the bathroom. I was like, first of all, why they outside by themselves? Why there's nobody there to where my son say he got to go to the restroom, somebody can take him into the fucking school when they in like second grade. Then when they get snatched from the fence from somebody that's out there looking at their ass while y'all in the fucking teacher's lounge, you ain't gonna have no excuse to get me on why my child missing. That motherfucker ain't have nothing else to say. Exactly. Because somebody should be out there watching them. When they have recess, the fucking teacher's supposed to be outside. Like every class not on recess at the same time. So if you got anything, like anybody in elementary, I don't care. Because here, elementary just basically go to like 4th and 5th grade sometimes. And then they do the little intermediate, then junior, then high. So all them kids in elementary, somebody should be watching them while they outside. If you look up the news for here, it's a child that almost got snatched from the school the other day because the lady broke through the fence and tried to snatch a child while they was on recess while the teacher was there. So if you going to snatch a child while the teacher right there, of course you're going to snatch one while ain't nobody looking. Child, don't call me. That's just I just be like, I don't like talking to people on the phone. And then if you call me about some bullshit, I'm gonna make you feel stupid. Don't call me. Don't call me. Ask them. You can ask the people who we rent from. Don't call me, because I'm gonna get you every time. The people next door that had moved out. They was trying to move out before they like got evicted or whatever, and they left all their trash out, and then like the people have pick up the trash, and the trash blew to our side. That was like right when COVID hit. Like, and then they gonna email, oh, lease violation, you need to pick up blah blah. I said, who the hell finna go pick up somebody else's trash during COVID? That ain't ours. I was like, how about y'all tell the people that pick up the trash to actually do their job? I was like, don't call me no more, don't message me, don't email me about nobody else shit, because we don't leave trash in our yard. I was like, you come pick it up. Like, I bet they'd be like, oh, this lady crazy as hell. I'm the nicest person, but don't aggravate me. Like, I'm just like, don't do that. They gon' message about like the guy who come do therapy for our son. He parks in the front, and you're not supposed to park cars on the street. They literally have people come in the neighborhood and take pictures of people's yards so they can tell y'all what y'all violating on y'all lease. That's how petty they are. So they gonna send me a thing talking about lease violation because you got a car. I was like, for one, this person doesn't even stay in our household. This is my son's doctor, or you know, like his therapist for his autism. And I was like, where you want me to tell him to park? Like, where do you want him to park? And then I was like, matter of fact, whoever took that picture, why don't you tell them to take a picture of everybody else's car that's on the street that ain't supposed to be out, because they say it's supposed to be in your driveway or in your garage. We can't even get through the fucking road sometimes. It be so many people parked down on the end. I was like, when you take a picture of everybody else's shit, then you contact me again. They was like, never mind, we notated your account, blah, blah. Don't play with me, because I ain't got time. I'm too busy. Like, don't do that. I don't like people wasting my time. Because, like, you could be doing something else. While you typing up this lease violation, you could be fixing somebody's work order. How about that? Like, do that shit. Like, I gotta fucking contact this bitch again about the dishwasher, but you fixed it in 3 minutes. Like, child. But Young Justice, anyway, we done got all off topic. Young Justice is always good.
You got off topic.
So you didn't say nothing about teachers and your son's name and all that stuff. So
well, we were talking about autism and the kids. You know what I'm saying? You the
but
one
that's
got
not
on
the
the
son with it though.
You know what I'm saying? But
you want to go in about this principal mispronouncing your son's name? Bitch, man. That's off topic too. But
that's why that hoe got fired.
I don't really care, but I mean, most of the teachers that was working in school then don't work now no way with everything going on. I just seen a thing that in one part of Texas or close to here, they finna have a 4-day school week because so many teachers quit or like got COVID or whatever. They don't have enough teachers basically to teach, so they finna implement a 4-day school week. I guess like Monday through Thursday or something like that. But some kind of way they still gonna be able to make the required hours that you have to have for the school year. So I'm like, how that's gonna work if you cut a day off? They either means you're gonna make Monday through Thursday longer, or they gonna stay in school more days throughout the year.
Yeah,
like Monday through Thursday, but you still got to go to school through summer. I'm like, that shit don't add up.
No,
I don't know. It's in Texas somewhere. I seen the article the other day, so I don't know. And then they already under pressure because I think you gotta have your lesson plan like 6 months to a year ahead of time now. Like they doing so much shit in Texas that it's just like disgusting. They doing too much.
Feeling looking real good right now.
Child, anything look better than Texas right now. Anything. That's sad. Anything look
Italy
better.
Know what's up? Let me holler at me.
Italy.
Yeah, man.
So you listen. You gotta be able to answer me. Bruh.
Get my pasta.
I forgot I seen somebody say something about some country. I don't even remember what it was.
Italy looking real nice. How much? What's the housing market over there?
Not Italy, child. Ain't that Italy that somewhere be like part underwater? That's somewhere else.
Venice.
I'm just asking.
I think that's Venice. I don't. Wherever I'm staying, I'm not staying underwater. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of the U.S. You know what I'm saying, go over there. You know what I'm saying, chill out.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Florida and Texas and some of these other southern states, bro. Like y'all gotta do better. Like y'all gotta actually get y'all lazy ass up and vote. And like get these people out of here that don't mean you know what, no, like don't mean you anything. Like it's just most people like don't understand that it's the state level people that you need to go vote for, not like the president. Like yeah, you gotta vote for the president too, but it's the state level people that fuck you over out of the little stuff. They the ones who doing like the day to day, how much food, how many food stamps you get, what child support you pay, what your minimum wage and stuff. You know, like it's that kind of stuff that's like state regulated that you need to be getting them hoes up out of there. So,
right. Full reactions on Patreon. Mm-hmm. This was a good episode. Good. Story wise, is very, very good.
Yeah, Rocket finally get her shine because I've been waiting. So I don't know like how long they gonna be wherever they at doing this.
Like we go to see these families and understand what they're going through. It's a lot. I think by far Young Justice is the best DC show right now. Period. To me. DC. DC. Young Justice is the best show. Best superhero show right now, Moon Knight. But we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all for the support. It's Trey.
And it's Sasha.
Real.
You already watch, so you might as well subscribe. Please.